In Tea from Assam, we have three characters: Pranjal, who is a youngster from Assam. Then we have Pranjal's father, who is a manager of a tea garden in Upper Assam. Then we have Pranjal's friend Rajveer. So we know that Pranjal and Rajveer, they study at school in Delhi, and Pranjal has invited Rajveer to visit Assam in his summer vacation. So both of them, Pranjal and Rajveer, are traveling to Assam by train. So the line of the text reads as the opening line: Chai garam, garam chai. A vendor called out in a high-pitched voice. So this is the most common sound or a voice that could be heard in a train: Chai garam, right? So Pranjal asks that person selling tea to give them 2 cups, right? And Pranjal, along with other people in the compartment with Rajveer, they start drinking hot tea. To this, Rajveer tells to Pranjal, do you know that over 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day throughout the world? This makes us feel that Rajveer had done his homework pretty well. He had, gathered information about Assam, and everybody knows that Assam is famous for tea leaves. So the train pulled out of the station. Pranjal started reading his detective book. Rajveer too was, ardent fan of detective stories. But at this particular moment, he was more keen on looking at the beautiful scenery. So Rajveer looks at the scenery outside and is mesmerized by its beauty. The view from the train was panoramic. There was greenery outside, there was greenery everywhere. The line of the text reads as it was green, green everywhere. Rajveer had never seen so much greenery before. So the soft green paddy fields gave way to tea bushes, right? So I read it from the text. Then the soft green paddy fields gave way to tea bushes. It was a magnificent view. Also, a sea of tea bushes stretched as far as the eye could see. That means tea bushes spread as far as the eye could see. This part of the text reads as, in the distance was an ugly building with smoke billowing out of tall chimneys. Hey, a tree garden, Rajveer cried excitedly. Pranjal, who had been born and brought up on a plantation, did not share Rajveer's excitement. So we see that, when Rajveer saw from a distance an ugly building with smoke billowing out of tall chimneys, he said, oh, see, it's a tea garden. And Rajveer was very excited. But Pranjal was not as excited as Rajveer because he was born and brought up on a plantation. Oh, this is a tea country now, he said. Assam has the largest concentration of plantations in the world. You will see enough gardens to last you a lifetime. I have been reading as much as I could about tea, Rajveer said. So to this, Pranjal says that there are enough gardens to last you a lifetime. And to this, Rajveer replies by saying that I have been reading as much I could about tea. Rajveer said, no one really knows who discovered tea, but there are many legends. What legends? So now they talk here in this part of the text, they talk about legends about discovery of tea, right? So there were many legends about the discovery of tea. Chinese legend says that, when a few tea leaves accidentally fell into boiling water, which the emperor tasted and liked, from there tea making tradition started. Then again we have Indian legend tells that a Buddhist monk cut off his eyelids because he felt sleepy during meditations. 10 tea plants grew out of these eyelids. The leaves of these plants were put in hot water and drunk, drove away sleep. So there are different legends about discovery of tea. So Rajveer also told Pranjal that tea was first drunk in China. Words like chai, chini are all of Chinese origin. From China, it's spread to Europe and then to Asia. Earlier, a tea was drunk more as a medicine than as a beverage. The train clattered into Marigny Junction. Clattered is the sound or the noise made by the train brakes, right? So we see that the train had stopped and the boys had reached their destination and they were gathering their luggage. And as they deboarded the train, uh, they to find a platform which was crowded. And we see that Pranjal's father have come to receive them. So after almost an hour, they reached Dhekiabari, Pranjal's tea garden, right? After taking a turn and making their way through a cattle bridge. I'll read from the text as well so that you can relate to. So the train clattered into Merini Junction. The boys collected their luggage and pushed their way to the crowded platform. Pranjal's parents were waiting for them. Soon they were driving towards Dhekebari, the tea garden managed by Pranjal's father. An hour later, the car veered sharply off the main road. Veered is to change direction. So they crossed a cattle bridge and entered Dhekebari tea estate. So as I already told you, after almost an hour, they reached Dhekebari, Pranjal's tea garden managed by Pranjal's father, and after taking a turn and making their way through a cattle bridge. So we see that the tree garden was stretched upon a vast area of land. All the bushes were cut to the same height. Pruned here means, to cut away from a tree, right? And they had been taken care of. On the fields, the tree pluckers were seen wearing an apron and carrying the bamboo baskets in order to pluck the freshly sprouted leaves. I've underlined in the text as well. I would read it out for you. Groups of tea pluckers with bamboo baskets on their backs wearing plastic aprons were plucking the newly sprouted leaves. So on their way to fields, Pranjal's father gives way to a truck that was, loaded with tea leaves. On seeing this, Rajveer flaunts his knowledge by mentioning that this is the second sprouting period of the year that lasts from May to July and gives excellent yield. And Pranjal's father seems to be impressed and replies that he seems to have done a lot of research before coming. To this, you know, Rajveer replies by saying, "Yes, Mr. Borua," Rajveer admitted, "but I hope to learn much more while I am here." So we see that how Rajveer is able to impress Pranjal's father by saying that this is the second sprouting period, right? That lasts from May to July and yields the best tree. But he also tells Mr. Borua, that is Pranjal's father, that he hopes to learn much more when he is here in Assam. So I hope you have understood this text. This text is very simple. Thank you for watching this. If you like this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.